Howdy y'all, we're back in the kitchen today, and on Facebook we saw a recipe for old-fashioned oatmeal cookies. So we thought we would just give them a whirl and see how they taste. So I've got all my ingredients out here. First of all, we're going to use our KitchenAid today, and I'm going to calls for 2 sticks of butter. Put those in, and these cookies are done in 11 to 13 minutes, so I'm going to check this out right now and see. I'm going to get it soft. It does ask for a cup and a half of light brown sugar, but I just had the dark brown. I'm going to use what I have. Okay? So we'll incorporate that. My motto is use what you have in your kitchen instead of buying more. I really don't think there's too much difference in the baking of it. It'll be maybe a little bit darker of a cookie, but it should be just fine. So this might take a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, so we got it blended up here, so we're going to add 2 eggs, 2 large eggs it calls for. How many like cookies? Everybody likes cookies. These are oatmeal and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So we'll put that in. We'll get it mixed up. So light and fluffy. Scrape our sides. Make sure everything's getting blended together. This is our wet ingredients. Okay, goes in the mixer first until everything is mixed thoroughly. Then we're going to mix our dry ingredients in a separate bowl and then incorporate them together. This is looking good. Give another second or 2. Okay. Basically, light falling off the spoon. The sugar has incorporated. So in our bowl, we're going to go ahead and mix our dry ingredients. This calls for 3 cups of rolled oats, the old-fashioned oatmeal. So 3 cups of those. And then it calls for 2 cups of all-purpose flour. So we're using Lily White all-purpose today. So put that in. Give those a mix. I don't know if you can see it, but we'll just keep mixing until the flour is incorporated with the oats. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of soda and 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay? You say, why do we do it this way? So that everything gets combined and incorporated. If we just put the salt there and we didn't do our dry ingredients, it wouldn't get throughout the whole cookie dough batch. And that's what's important. Okay. Now, you can add many things to this cookie. We are going to add chocolate chips. But for a couple cookies that I want to try for myself, I'm going to add, just for like 2 or 3 cookies, I'm going to put dried cranberries, walnuts, and raisins, and some chocolate chips, but most people just like the chocolate chips, so we're just going to make most of them like that. It's an easy cookie, quick cookie. Just buy your rolled oats, you know, at the grocery store. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and put part of my mixture. Okay. And then I'm going to, actually I can change my head now. I used the wire head because my butter wasn't quite soft enough, so it kind of just beat it up. But you would go ahead and use your dough hook if you wanted to. But I think we're okay. We'll just mix it like this. All we're trying to do is just mix it slowly. Scraping down the sides, getting everything, all the flour and the oats. Probably 2 times we'll do it. Okay, let's take a look. The biggest part of this cookie is just getting your stuff out of the cupboards and getting it all pre-measured up. This part. A lot of people just buy the dough at the store, but this is so much nicer and fresher, and people enjoy it when you put a little effort in your cookies. Now when we shape these cookies today, we are not going to flatten them out. We're going to keep them in a ball form. And that's because the heat from the oven is going to, you know, flatten them out. So if we were to flatten them out, like we do our cookies, they would even get larger, like wider. So we should get probably 16 balls, 16 to 18 balls out of this dough. So we'll see. I'm going to just mix this another minute, and then I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I poured my chocolate chips in, 2 cups. And I made a little ball and a big ball. So most of the people like the chocolate chip. I'm going to put some nuts, cranberries, and raisins along with my chocolate chips for mine, just to see how it goes. But we're going to take a ball. Okay, and we're going to just roll it and place it on your silk pad, or if you don't have a silk pad, then use your parchment paper. But we're just going to make our balls now. Remember, keeping them round. We're not going to go flat. We're going to go round. Okay. Making sure all of my chocolate chip is dispersed through the cookie. And on this silk pad, 12 can fit on here. And I have another one in a larger cookie sheet. So everybody's going to be getting out of bed soon, and they'll have, instead of a hot homemade oatmeal, a bowl of oatmeal, they'll have a warm, delicious, yummy cookie and a glass of milk. That will be great. So now you can add, like I say, if you're a nut person, you like nuts, pecans, walnuts, I like the cranberries and raisins. I know the kids probably will not. So I'm going to make some of those for me, because I think I will like those. So that's why I made a little small bowl over there. So you could add really anything. You can add M&Ms to these. I don't know, I think you could actually do some dates or figs to them as well. Okay, so there's one that's rolled. So basically it rolls, you do not flatten them. Make sure you got plenty of chocolate chips in each one. And I would, now if it was me, I would just take a nut and put it on top of each one. But a lot of people can't have nuts or chew nuts, or maybe they're allergic to them. So this is basically going to go in the oven, a 350-degree oven, for 11 to 13 minutes. So I'll meet you right back here. We're back, y'all, and these are out of the oven. These are super hot. I just put them on my pedestal here, and we're going to give one a try. Thumbs up. Very, very good. Moist, chewy, delicious. Next batch, we want to try some peanut butter oatmeal. We'll see you on the next one. Enjoy your day.